The article that I want to present with you guys today is Teaching Students with Autism Spectrum Disorder by Kim Green, and the source is Scholastic. The 3 points that I chose to do to share with you guys today are: first, children with autism have multiple degrees of challenges with common areas, including communication, behavior, social awareness, and sensory information. There is a manual out there for educators. It's called DSM-5, and stands for the Diagnostics and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorder. And what this contains is descriptions, symptoms, and other criteria that diagnose mental disorders. And what it mainly focuses on is supporting the child with the correct support. Second, having the appropriate support vary from child to child. Some children can spend a full day in class, while others can't. Some have full-time aides, while others use applications on iPads, laptops, phones, computers, anything. And others have full-time aides, which is very interesting because everyone learns differently. Lastly, there are 10 strategies that are listed in this article. And what really stands out to me is that educators really take the time to focus on the needs of the children. So the 10 strategies that really popped out to me were how educators schedule out tasks for children to complete during the day. This helps the child have an organized, time-managed schedule in such a short period of time. They would focus on completing one task for a limited amount of time and then the other task for a limited amount of time, and it really helps the child time manage any activity or task that they're doing. Secondly, I think that a lot of educators realize that children with autism see how you treat other students in the classroom. So the child should be treated as a child, meaning that there should be an equal amount of respect and kindness. So the way you treat a regular student is the way you should treat a child with autism, because children with autism realize when you treat them differently, and they feel that negativity, like the negative vibe that's being given off of the teacher. So a teacher should really focus on giving the child the same respect and same kindness and care that she shows other students. And lastly, using visuals in the classroom really helps a child and really clarifies the type of rules that wants to be seen in the classroom. Meaning classroom rules you have a big list that pops out to the child. It really helps them look at it, like it'll hook them into wanting to behave the type of way you want them to behave, and it helps them understand and guide them towards social situations happening in the classroom. The opinion that I have on this article is it really supports positive reinforcement and wanting to give the type of education and the help needed for the child to progress for their future. And when working the type of this kind of environment, educators have to follow all these strategies, and what I mainly see is the following: a written schedule with the task that's needed to be completed during the day. Educators tend to work with them in understanding material needed to be reviewed to work on the skills that are needed to be worked on. And the article really makes the reader understand what an educator needs to follow in a classroom environment. It also explains how teachers in the workplace show support to their child and educate the readers on how to handle children with autism spectrum disorder. So